Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? I am super excited for this video because we are going to be doing a Ulta haul, and even though this is not a giant bag, I cannot remember the last time that I had such a long receipt at Ulta. Honestly, my local Ulta was killing it yesterday. I had a 20% off my entire purchase coupon, so I went for it. Firstly, I have been obsessed with press-on nails. I'm all about the press-on nail life. And I've never tried any nails from OPI, but they had such a pretty display at Ulta. They had so many different styles that I loved, but I decided to be good and just pick up one. So I got this pair, which is called Editor in Chic. They have like a really pretty sparkle to them, and they are the long size, which I have never worn long press-on nails. I'm like slightly nervous about it. I feel like that's also why I decided to just pick up one so I could try it out, see how I felt about it. Like, is it too long for me? I don't know, but something about the soft pink I could not resist. And I did have some really cute press-ons on, but I had to take them off because I completely burnt my fingers and it was a whole thing. But as soon as those heal, these bad boys are going on my nails. So the real reason I went to Ulta is because I really wanted to pick up their new e.l.f. lip oils. I've heard really good things about them, so I figure I'll show you guys. I got every single shade, and I plan on doing a full YouTube video with like lip swatches and everything. So I'm not gonna go through and swatch all of them right now, but they are super affordable and I've heard they're amazing. So hopefully they are, because I already went ahead and bought every single shade. But we have got, let's see, there's Honey Talks, which looks like it's gonna be such a beautiful neutral. There's Red Delicious, which is like a really juicy red. We've got Rose Envy, which is a really pretty like rose nude. And I'm sure they won't be that different on the lips because they're gonna be oils. They're not gonna be like extremely opaque, I'm assuming, but hopefully they're like different enough that you can see the difference. I also have Coral Fixation, which this one looks a little bit more of like a sheer coral. We've got Pink Quartz, which is a sheer pink, and I feel like this is what a lot of lip oils look like. There is Crystal Clear, which is just a clear lip oil. I have a feeling that I'm gonna end up being obsessed with that one. And then last but not least, we have Jam Session, which is like this really pretty, just like deep, like brownie red tone. So stay tuned for a video happening on all of those very, very soon. I cannot wait to do those lip swatches and start playing with them. I also picked up some like acne spot, pimple patch type products because I had some from Pixi and I really liked them. I just wanted to try a different brand and see how I liked them. So I picked up two from Peach Slices. I got the Acne Spot Dots, which says they're medical grade, rapid action for visible blemishes, and there are 60 different patches in 3 different sizes, so you get a lot of different patches. And then they also have deep blemish micro darts, which there's only 9 patches of these in like the same like size pack, and they're the same price, so I was like, only 9. But I think these are just for those like really deep in there acne spots where you're like, you can feel them a mile away, like they're coming, they're gonna be nasty kind of vibes. That's so gross. I have an acne spot on my nose right now, which is actually covered up pretty well, but it is deep and it is not fun. It's painful. And because of that, as soon as I went in Ulta, I was like, I need some of these. Next, I have a primer here from NYX, which is not new, I don't think, but I've never seen it in store before. And for some reason, I just found it really humorous and I couldn't help but purchase it. So this is the NYX Plump Right Back Plumping Serum Primer with an electrolyte mix in it. And I just thought that was so hilarious to have a primer with electrolytes. Like, I don't know why it got to me. I just thought it was funny, so I figured I would try it out. I have not seen any reviews on it or anything like that. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, that's not how I'm supposed to open that. Okay. There we go. I actually didn't even like swatch this in store or anything, so I'm just gonna do a little pump right now just to see what it feels like, if I can compare it to any other primers. Okay, it feels really soft. It feels really hydrating. It has like a slight like grandma-y makeup scent to it. Okay, yeah, I can definitely see why the name is what it is. Like, it just feels really hydrating on the skin. I'm trying to live my best gym girly life, and because of that influence, I was like, electrolytes in my primer, like, why not? So next I did wander over to the high-end side, even though my 20% off coupon didn't apply to these products. I still wanted to look around a little bit, And I was super curious to swatch out the new Rem Beauty foundation. They had like the whole display in store. But for one, there wasn't a shade that matched me perfectly, like between the different undertones. There was one that was just like way too light. There was one that was like a little bit too dark. And then like when I swatched it on my hand, it looked so bad. Like I almost wanted to buy it just because I've never seen a foundation look that bad in a swatch before. It was just emphasizing every single line in my hand. Like I've never looked at my hand and thought like, wow, I have so many lines and crevices and wrinkles. But with that foundation, I was like, ooh, my hand looks whack. I did not like it. I did not like it at all. So I didn't end up purchasing that. And I looked at a few other things, but I'll show you what I ended up grabbing. So I've thought about buying this forever. I've swatched it in Ulta multiple times. I've had it in my Sephora cart before. I had it in my Sephora Fantasy cart. So I just went ahead and finally picked it up. This is the Nars Afterglow Liquid Blush in the shade Wanderlust. It's just so pretty. It is the most stunning purple. It looks like it has a really beautiful, like soft, glowy finish to it. I have not purchased anything from Nars in forever, but this shade just got me. Like, come on. I mean, it literally matches my background perfectly. I'm actually kind of curious to compare this to my other two purple blushes because I have one, it's like a purplish pink from Flower Beauty, and then I have a purple blush from Glossier, which actually, I have that one right here. So maybe I can swatch some for you guys right now just so you can see how close they are. This is the shade Wisp, but here's what Wanderlust looks like. I mean, hopefully you guys can see. It's just like this really beautiful soft purple. It has a glow to it. It looks so pretty. I don't know why I'm like suddenly smelling everything. It also looks like it's not too pigmented to where it's gonna be like overwhelming. Like I think it's gonna be easy to just incorporate in an everyday makeup routine. So I'm just gonna swatch a little bit of Wisp next to it because this is kind of what held me back from getting Wanderlust. I was like, do I really need both? But let's see. I mean, Wisp definitely has less glow to it. I know they look kind of sheer right there in the swatches, how I swatched them out. It actually looks like Wisp is a little bit more pinky too. And yeah, it just looks like it has less of a glow. Hopefully they are different enough that I can justify owning both of them, but the packaging is super cute. And I love the name. I don't know. I think it's so pretty. Then lastly, I did grab a new gloss from Fenty Beauty. This is the Fenty Glow Heat Gloss Bomb. So my Fenty Glow gloss I loved so much, but I ended up having to get rid of it because it was old and I had almost used the entire thing. It served me well. It was definitely worth the price and everything. I loved it for a really long time. And I was kind of debating on getting Fenty Glow again, but then I saw Fenty Glow Heat, and I'm not a plumping gloss kind of girl normally. Like I never reach for plumping glosses, but recently I've just had this like little like urge for my lips to burn, I guess. So I decided that I would try out this formula. I've heard that it does burn a lot, so I don't know. I don't know exactly what I was thinking, but the shade is beautiful. When I swatched it, it did separate a little bit on my hand in store, but I was like, well, maybe that's just, you know, because of what it is. Oh, okay. It actually looks a little bit more sheer than the tester looked. The tester was a little bit darker. But look how pretty that is. Like, it's just such a beautiful shade, and I thought I would just try something a little bit different. Like, I don't think that I own a single plumping gloss. Like I'm looking around me and like if I do have any, it must have been something I got in PR. Like I have never gone out and willingly purchased a plumping gloss before. This is a first for me. So we shall see how it goes. Obviously with all the e.l.f. lip oils, I needed another lip product, right? Like those 8 weren't enough. So that is everything that I picked up from Ulta, and I did do like a little shop with me at Ulta TikTok. If you guys aren't following me on there, I'll make sure to have my TikTok link down below. I'm trying to be more active on there in case you are as obsessed with the clock app as I am, but that's gonna be everything. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.